Hello and welcome to another episode of The Barrel is Half Empty. Today we are going to be doing a Glenfiddich 12. This is from Banff, Scotland. It is a Speyside Scotch. It's a regular one of my go-tos if I'm going onto a bar. It is a relatively inexpensive Scotch, but all around I really do enjoy this one. So I wanted to get this review it is another great starter Scotch for anyone that's looking to get into it. It doesn't have a lot of complexity, but it is very, very tasty. It's especially a great Scotch if you don't like a smoky or peaty Scotch. It's definitely more calming. So this bottle has had a few pours out of it, so let's get into this one to see how much it's changed, if at all, since it's been going down. So the color on it, as you can see, it's like a golden yellow. It's relatively light. Definitely can see that it has spent some time in some oak barrels, as opposed to other Scotches. I find that Johnny Walker Black, the video that I did a couple weeks back, did have a lighter color than this. Now the nose that I get on this is grassy, slightly floral. Getting some light notes of black pepper and sea salt a little bit, not too much. The first thing that I'm noticing is kind of that almost metallic rubber-ish taste that sort of comes through. Go back for that one since it's cleansed my palate. Getting some pear notes on that, some light fruit. Almost like a clean, crisp spring water aspect to it. It's as it goes down, it's not too harsh. What I did want to do is I do have some distilled water over here. I do put in a spring water bottle when it's gone. What you can do with Scotch is to lower the proof of alcohol is if you fill up the cap a little bit with water, kind of put that in there like that, a couple more drops. Alright, I don't know if you can tell from over here. Let me see if I can get a closer view of this. When you put water into Scotch, what you'll get is this sort of murky kind of look where it's not super clear. But then if you swirl it around, that water then dissipates and mixes out the oils. Then becomes a little bit more clear. So we'll see how the distilled water has changed the body at all of the dram of Scotch. I can get more grass flavor, more like kind of like a dried grass, it's almost like a smell, like how you smell like an open field of grass or a hillside of grass, kind of. It's kind of like that. There's more pear flavor that I'm getting. That crisp spring water body, like the lightness of it, has ever so slightly gone away. So it's got more of a body since I've added the distilled water. get more flavors, a little bit more complexity with it. So I do really like that aspect about adding a little bit of water, whether it's tap water or bottled water, distilled water. It does work the same way. I do like using distilled water for my scotches and bourbons to water down if I want to, because they don't add minerals to the water to change the flavor. So I do like that aspect about not trying to distort the flavor, or I should say add flavors that aren't supposed to be in here. Just regular water to just change the complexity of the scotch. I do like that. I do like spinning the glass around. It does allow more aeration of the scotch, get more air in there, change it, see what it does. All around, I would recommend Glenfiddich. It's more on the budget side, $20 to $35, depending what region you are in. If you like a non-peated whiskey, and we'll get into those later as we have just started. This is a great space side, so it is a great kind of refreshing, spring clear on the palate kind of scotch. It's not overpowering at all. It's very light, so I highly recommend that if you're looking for to try or jump into the world of scotch. Go with a Glenfiddich. Highly recommend it. Otherwise, we'll be looking at releasing new videos within the next few weeks of other reviews. So as always, thank you for watching, and cheers.